Yo, big dunk. And as I promised in the O's video, which I just finished editing and which is now processing on YouTube right now, it's time to smoke. So in today's video, I got two little things we're going to smoke out of. One, I got a new little rosin pen. I just want to smoke that, show it off to you guys. And then I brought my Carta up to the apartment finally. So we're going to bust that thing out at the end. But first things first, let's get into the pen. I guess before I even talk about it, let's take a rip. Cheers. Dude, I can't wait. Okay, so first thing, boom. This is from More. This is the first time I've ever gotten anything from them, but fuck. So far, I'm pretty happy. So the two big things. Focus. One, rosin. It is a 0.5 gram, but rosin. And you see that strain right there? That's his hash burger. If you guys know me, if you've watched any of my videos, even on the dopest pens, the dopest, if you guys haven't seen any of my videos, got one of their pens right here. They make like HHC, HHCP, THCA. I mean, I just love the actual like weedy strains, the gassy ones. I guess, the indica dominance. I always love just, the fruit strains. Don't get me wrong. Fruit strains are great. Especially if you get a good live resin pen with like a fruity terp profile, it's gonna be so good. Especially if you're getting one with like, 8, 9, 10% terpenes. This one, let's see, so we got 85% total cannabinoids and we got 6% total terpenes. So I mean, like, it's not as flavorful as, of course, what I was talking about earlier, but I mean, dude, this shit still rocks. So yeah, man, rosin pens, they have been like probably my new obsession. Just as far as like getting a pen that really hits you, like a dab, really gets you in that same zone, I think a rosin pen is the best way to go. And another thing, I don't think I've even ever tried a hash rosin pen. Yes, this is called Hash Burger. That's probably the strain. I want to say all the pens I've tried and all the rosin pens probably in my state, except for, the black market ones, are probably all flower rosin, just because that's like a cheaper, easier thing to do. But of course, apparently hash rosin is way better. But I mean, flower rosin, still damn good. Take another rip. Cheers. So it has been something that, like, anytime I'm looking to re-up from a dispensary, I'm looking at the rosin pen selection. The one thing that does make me super sad when I look at that rosin pen collection, as I touched on earlier, is the price. So this one, I mean, it's pretty much empty. This was $45 for a 0.5. This one's $55 for a 0.5, probably just because I paid for the disposable extra. They just didn't have any like good looking carts, and I really wanted something heavy indica. This one was a heavy indica. You can kind of tell it's a heavy indica if you rip it a few times. But just like the price is the main thing that always holds me back. And that's one of the main reasons why, especially because when I started smoking the dopest, that was in 2022. That was before my state had like legalized it for the rec market. And I think after they like fully legalized, it wasn't just medicinal, that gave way to a lot more growers, really coming out and putting in the work. Because before then, you were lucky to get a good live resin pen. God forbid a rosin pen. So, I mean, I was really just stuck to these because of that. Just because, like, oh, I'm getting like a Liquid Diamonds live resin experience. Yeah, these things clog a lot. I'm so sorry for your ears. This camera mic is super loud. I just figured that out after the O's video, because I think all the other videos I've recorded were using my headset mic, and then because this is like such a small room, if I do a scream like that, it's gonna pick up. Let's see. Luckily, guys, this is the brain candy from goddamn June. I do not have any rosin pens from June. You know why? Because they're all 0.5 grams. This one's 2 grams. I could rip it like once or twice a day and it'll last me forever. This one, I do that, it lasts me like 2 weeks. Like, so that's the big thing. I do love me some rosin pens. This video is pretty disjointed. I just want to come and like air out my frustrations and show my love at the same time for these. It is kind of like Stockholm syndrome in a way, because at one hand I'm complaining about, oh, it's so expensive. Every time I want to re-up, it's like that much, and I have to re-up this much more. But then I just keep doing it. So, of course, I have the dopest pens, and I was looking at some other pens, but dude, I just don't really like. I don't know. There's something about, like, even the dopest pens are smoother than, like, a lot of the dispensary distillate pens. I don't know if that's just something with the way that the dopest pens are manufactured. I know they said they have the coils to burn at, like, a certain temperature, which is the best one for the HHC and all that. Whereas if I get, just a normal cart, I'm just slapping on this $10 stick battery, which is going to torch it however it wants. So that's probably why. Distillate is pretty much out of the picture. And the live resin ones, I've had some good live resin carts. Especially, as I said earlier, if you want a sweeter cart, get a live resin. They always have insane flavor profiles. But I don't know, I just love the taste of the rosin ones just because it reminds me so much of a dab. And speaking of a dab, I feel like I've been yapping here enough. So I'm about to go set this up. But final closing thoughts, rosin pens. Man, I wish they were cheaper, but I guess that is, you pay for the premium. You pay for the premium experience. It is just one thing about me is that, if you can't tell, I'm kind of like ADHD, maybe autistic, who knows? I'm not diagnosed. I'm not diagnosing myself. I'm just guessing, but I kind of give myself an oral fixation, and these ones are great. 2 grams, if I catch myself ripping them a little too much just because I reach over and do that, no big deal. This one, I take like 5 rips and half the thing's gone. So I gotta watch myself, but let's go set up the cart. Alright, we're in the bathroom, and what we got, it's still some of this Evermore, who are the people who made that other, the ceramic cart I showed off, not the disposable. Got the ice cream runs still. And also I don't have the shower or fan running, because I'm about to shower after this. Even though it is, a dab, it's vapor, it's not going to linger like the smoke. I still like to do it, but if I'm going to shower after, that's going to dissipate it enough to where I don't need to have it running now. So you guys will get better sound. Been a little bit since I ripped up the cart, especially on camera, so scoop that in, give it a 2 tap, let's go. Oh, there we go, cheers. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see this well, but I'll show you the setup after. It's not optimal. God damn, that ice cream runs is good. Maybe it's all the blinkers, but I honestly expected that to hit me harder than it did, like, cough-wise. That's about it, though, goddamn. Of course, we gotta Q-tip it out. I mean, like, there's some of the scorch marks, but pretty good, all things considered. Haven't cleaned it in a while, and yeah. This was the setup. You guys were propped up on the damn toothpaste box. But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of a disjointed video, but it is what it is. I'll see you in the next one, though. Peace. So honestly, for my condolences for taking a while to put this video out, I was just lazy and running games instead. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm going to take my first ever blinker off this thing. I don't know if this thing can blink. I'm going to hope it can. And then, of course, got some O's next to me as I finish editing this. But I really hope you enjoyed. It means a lot if you made it to the end of the video. But yeah, blinker time. Cheers. Oh my god, it does indeed blink. Yeah, that's some good rosin. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching.